What if everything you rely on, your comfort, your habits, your excuses, was stripped away overnight? No phone, no privacy, no shortcuts, just pressure, chaos, and a voice screaming in your face demanding more than you think you have. The truth is, most men today wouldn't last a week in Marine Corps boot camp, not because they're weak, but because they've never been tested. And in this video, we're going to break down exactly why. But before we get into it, if you're serious about becoming stronger, more disciplined, and harder to break, hit that subscribe button and join the Man Up movement. Because we don't chase comfort here. We build men. Now, quick disclaimer. This video isn't meant to disrespect anyone. It's not about putting men down. It's about exposing the gap between comfort and capability. The goal is to challenge you, to raise your standard, not shame where you are. Let's get into it. The first reason most men wouldn't survive boot camp is simple. They've never been stripped of control. In your everyday life, you decide when you wake up. You decide when you eat. You decide when you quit. In boot camp, you decide nothing. You wake up when you're told. You move when you're told. You eat fast, speak less, and execute without hesitation. And that loss of control breaks people, because when a man has never been forced into discipline, he mistakes freedom for strength. But real strength? It's obedience under pressure. And that leads to the next problem. Most men today are addicted to comfort. Air conditioning, soft beds, endless entertainment, instant gratification. Boot camp is the opposite of all of that. You're tired, you're sore, you're hungry, and it doesn't stop. There's no, I need a break. There's no, I'm not feeling it today. There's only the mission. And when comfort is gone, your true mindset is exposed. See, a lot of men feel strong when life is easy, but boot camp reveals a different truth. You don't rise to the level of your motivation, you fall to the level of your discipline. And most men today haven't built that discipline yet. Now here's where it gets deeper. Boot camp doesn't just test your body, it attacks your identity. Drill instructors don't care who you were before you got there. Your job title? Irrelevant. Your social status? Meaningless. Your ego? Gone. You are broken down so you can be rebuilt. And that process? It's uncomfortable. It's humbling. It's brutal. Because most men today are used to protecting their ego, not destroying it. But growth requires destruction first, and that's something very few are willing to go through. Now let's talk about mental toughness, because this is where most men really fail. It's not the push-ups. It's not the running. It's not even the lack of sleep. It's the constant pressure, the yelling, the urgency, the feeling that nothing you do is ever good enough, that weight builds, and if your mind isn't trained to handle stress, you break. See, modern life has made it easy to escape discomfort. You feel stressed, scroll your phone. You feel tired, sit down. You feel overwhelmed, distract yourself. Boot camp removes every escape, and what's left is you versus your mind. And if your mind isn't strong, you lose. But here's something most people don't realize. Boot camp isn't designed to make you fail. It's designed to show you who you can become. Because once you push past that breaking point, something changes. You stop negotiating with pain. You stop making excuses. You stop looking for the easy way out. And you start operating with a level of discipline most people will never understand. That's why the final reason most men wouldn't survive boot camp is because they've never been forced to be part of something bigger than themselves. In today's world, everything is about me, my comfort, my goals, my feelings. Boot camp erases that mindset. It teaches you that the mission comes first, your team comes first, and you come last. That shift from self-centered to mission-driven is one of the hardest transformations a man can go through, because it requires sacrifice. And honestly, sacrifice is something modern culture avoids at all costs. But here's the truth. You don't need to go to boot camp to start building that version of yourself. You don't need a drill instructor screaming in your face to develop discipline. You can start right now. Wake up earlier. Do the hard things first. Stop quitting when it gets uncomfortable. Hold yourself accountable, especially when no one is watching. Because the reality is this: most men wouldn't survive Marine Corps boot camp today, but that doesn't mean you can't become the kind of man who would. So the question isn't, could you survive boot camp? The real question is, are you willing to live a life that builds that level of strength? Because comfort is easy, discipline is rare, and the men who choose discipline separate themselves from everyone else. If this video challenged you, even a little, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you're ready to take things to the next level, click on one of the videos you see on your screen right now. Because the version of you that you're capable of becoming, he's built through pressure, and it starts today.